They're just talking. Is it not what is happening? They destroy your houses in Lagos. Go home now. Oh, no way. Because if you go home, the government criminals or Fulani sponsored criminals are waiting for you. Waiting for us. Is it not what we are passing through? They quietly dismantled the railway lines in the whole of Biafra land. Quietly. But didn't talk about it. No person talk about it. Quietly, and till today it is only IPOB that has been shouting about it. Do you understand? For you to understand that it is a Nigerian government policy, let me read to you this news headline also. Nigeria government asked us to hands off after we conducted autopsies on 35 decomposing bodies found in Anambra River in 2013, ex-governor Peter Obi said. Let me read a bit. The former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, has stated that the Nigerian government asked his government to hands off when 35 decomposing bodies were found in the Anambra River in 2013. Are you hearing what I'm reading? Abia State Governor Lex Oti recently stated that over 80 decomposing corpses, including 20 headless ones, as well as countless skeletons, were discovered by security operatives during a raid in the forest around the Lokbanta Cattle Market in the Omunoche axis of the Enugu-Port Harcourt Express Road. Are you hearing it? Countless skeletons. Countless. It can be thousands, it can be millions. These are our people. Oh, Chineke. And you see, this guy, this Ojo Kanu, that brought these killers in our land. Anytime he come to Ibore, people will start shouting, oh wow, I don't know what they call him in their place. They will start praising him. But he brought death to our land, and he said it that he brought Ruga. He's the first governor to bring Ruga in Igbo land. Now, countless skeletons, and everything die as usual. No responsibility, impunity. Now, Peter Obi now was referring, say, oh, this is what happened to me when I was a governor. I wanted to investigate on the decomposing bodies in Ezu River, but federal government told me leave all those things, which means the federal government is them that did everything. They know everything. Their sponsor is a policy to destroy Igbo lives, to kill Igbo people, to make us to be irrelevant even in our own land. But Peter Obi kept it. For the unity of Nigeria, he kept this secret. He didn't come out. If what he's saying is true, he didn't come out on the open and say, I want to investigate on the death of people in Ezu River, which was found. It's very sad. But the federal government said, no, I should hands off. He kept it. That is how selfish they are. And they want to be a president. People are obedient to be in our favor. Is that what you're saying? Do you see what we are suffering? He kept it that, this something of this magnitude. Instead of coming to say this, that defend his people, he said no. Do you remember during the Goodluck regime when Goodluck want to really fight Boko Haram? The Kanu governor, he rose up, he said, no, stop killing these people, you are killing them. Terrorists is defending openly. But our people cannot do that. And you are telling me that everything is normal? That being a Nigerian as Igbo man is normal? Peter Obi now is refilling that, I wanted to do something, but federal government tell me to keep quiet. That they know what happened. They use him to do it. And now he's saying the same thing. Now, those headless bodies, those decomposing bodies and countless skeletons, your loved ones might be there. You are not going to see them again. But who are you going to hold responsible? Nobody. It's Nigeria. It's a genocide. government sponsor the genocide in our land that is going on every day through different angles, by the military, by the Nigerian police, Nigerian military, every one of them. And you want us to continue being in this state with the complete support of Igbo politicians. Peter Obi is one of them, because he said it here that Nigerian federal government say I should keep off, and he kept off. And he kept off because he want to retain his political office. He don't know what a leader should be ready to die for his people, the people he's leading, but they don't do it. No, they don't know it. Look at Hope Uzodinma that is being used, the vampire of Imo State. He never even normally, technically, he never contested. He was never among the governorship contestants, because APC had no representative or candidate in Imo State because of the problem of Rocha Sokorocha, this and that. They annulled it. Now they just come and sign for his own personal interest. He want to destroy Ali Igbo, starting from Imo State. He want to destroy Ali Igbo with the complete backing. Once they see a willing tool, like the caliphate, they are scavenging for a willing tool in Igbo land. Anytime they see a perfect one, oh, they give him the maximum support. That's why, he came out, Hope Uzodinma. He came out openly. Let me see. I think I have that news. Let me look at it. Let me look at it. Let me bring it. Okay. Hope Uzodinma said that NLC President Ajero was meddling in partisan politics, so I intervened as security chief officer. Imo State Governor Uzodinma confirms attack. And he sent them. But look at how Nigerians are very, they are hypocrites. Oh, Falana is calling for the policeman that beat Ajero to be prosecuted. Whereas they have seen the person that gave the order came out and spoke, say, it's me. Hope Uzodinma is him that will give the order to attack this man, even to kill him. They want to always a scapegoat. We want Junior a scapegoat. Do you see how hypocritical they are? What is democracy? Where people cannot come out in order to protest, in order to show their anger in peaceful protests. Do you see Hope Uzodinma? I will read the IPOB press release. A letter, I will read it. Bringing out the names. And tomorrow being Saturday, I will go full on Hope Uzodinma. You understand? The reason why he should not be there, because we have to be alive in order to agitate for the restoration of Biafra. We should be alive. All those people have been killing. P2B confirmed it that it is the federal government that is doing all these things. So that when you see people that are going, sit at home, no market, they will start killing our people. It is Nigerian government that is doing it. You can be used without knowing it that you are being used. When they allow you, they give through their, you can be serving the purpose of maybe a government, a secret service, without even knowing it, that they are the people that are on your back, at your back, helping you to do what you are doing. Hope Uzodinma say that he is the person that ordered for the attack against the Nigerian Labour Congress President Ajero, who came to Imo State to help in protesting, peaceful protests for workers that have not been paid for 20 months. Now you see people like Femi Falan. That is why look at all of them. They are useless set of hypocrites. I call for that policeman that beat Ajero to be prosecuted. Arrest that one. But this is the main person, the chief that sent them. You don't attack him. You don't call for his arrest. Do you see why Nigeria is a quagmire? And the Nigerian government, the Sokoto Caliphate, who this man is doing their bidding, is destroying lives. massacring our people, right from the harvesting organs, torturing people to death. He don't pay workers, but he hired the hotels, the whole hotels in Imo State, for how many days? I think 4 from the 4th, whether from tomorrow to 12th. Do you see that? But they don't have money to pay workers, and people are quiet. People pretend as if nothing is happening. Other people will leave it for Imo State. Now your people, tell me, this thing that happened to NLC president. If Nigeria is a country, if even, let me call it now, if Biafra land Alibo is what is supposed to be, there will be protests in Anambra, in Enugu, in Ebonyi, in Iguacha. What is the theme of that protest? What they did to what is happening in Imo State is not. That is why we are protesting. That's it. But everybody will end up Ndimo. More on a fight now, not fight. Tomorrow it will be happening in your land and no person will help you, and they will slaughter you. That is why anywhere they are acting with impunity. If they are slaughtering this set of people, others will keep quiet and say, no, not our side. Do you see the primitivity? No organization, no sense of organization. Do you see it? That is why the politicians are completely in charge. Let me play you also another thing from Rotimi Amechi. Let me play for you what he said. He have said this before, and I played it before. I don't know how many years now, but he said again, and he said the reality. Let me play it.
The beginning is to say to you that if some Nigerians were telling you that you shouldn't have given me opportunity to speak, tell them that so many television houses and individuals had approached me to speak on different issues since I left office, and I declined. 2 reasons why did I decline? 2 reasons. My publicist said don't speak, and I chose to obey my publicist, and he's very angry that I'm speaking today. He knows. Second reason, what is new to say? Nigerians don't react to anything.
Nigerians don't react to anything. When you say, oh, the politicians are bad, no, I beg to differ. I used to say it. Igbo politicians, this and that. I say no, it is the people. Everybody is involved, is to blame. Because out of the people comes the politicians. They didn't fall down from a planet or Mars. What is the need of coming to worry yourself for people that cannot defend you when there is problem? If had it been we left Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he would have been even killed or poisoned. And we are going to say, are we going to say that we are together, we are IPOB? No. The force of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his power is IPOB, the people, not the family. It's the people. Why they never kill him is because of what we are doing. For your information, in any country where the masses don't care, once it happened to this person, they don't care. Somebody will come and start talking for the interest of the people. After he will be kidnapped and slaughtered. Everybody will go up and continue their normal business as if it all says, I beg, waiting that one concern me. I beg me, I did look for food where me and my children go chop. He don't know that he is lesser than animal. That mentality. That is why many politicians, when they even Igbo politicians, they will come up with, I'm telling you, they will first of all come up with good faith. But when they see the type of people they are dealing with, they say, now to hell with everybody. They will go and sell everything, sell everybody, everybody, if need be. Because the people don't react. When there is need for them to be protected, they don't do that. Now, what do you want? That is what this man is saying, and it is the reality. He's saying, how do you expect me to come and start talking about the issues of Nigerians, whereby if anything happens to me, no person will react. They will laugh and say, that one. That is why they are there to loot. For your information, If you are condemning the Nigerian politicians, Igbo politicians, I say no. It is the people, the character of the people that needs to be condemned. Because we have to first of all grow up mentally. Start acting responsibly as human beings, as normal human beings, before we can produce, politicians that can be like our mental state. Because any politician that is coming out from Igbo land is reflecting the character of people. I used to say it here. If you condemn the politicians, what about the lower people? What about somebody, an Okada miserable man that is ready to sell his brother for 1,000 naira? He will go and point. He's an IPOB. They should kill him. What are you going to say? Is he a governor? Is he a politician? Is that the mentality that we should attack? So that by removing ourselves from this type of mindset, now we can produce people that can go up and defend everybody. Do you understand that? And the people that are defended also will defend the person defending them. The same way we are defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. If not for IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should have been past tense. Forget about what the brothers and sisters are doing. That is rubbish. The power, the force behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what the Nigerian government is watching. Nothing more. It's not because he's a Kanu family. It's not because he is too handsome or he is too educated. No, that is nonsense. So, you have to first of all build the people. You have to. That is why we attack the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started by attacking the mentality that fundamentally flawed, the mentality that has been ingrained in our brains in order to change. And once it changed, now you see lights that will start shining. So continue listening to Amechi. He said, "You want me to go and take risks for Nigerians?" Where they cannot react. Anything that happens, no person reacts. They say, nah, wow, you give me money. And Nigerians say, only you give me money. If you give him money, you say, that's small money you give me. Yeah, loot. He have billions and he give me. So let him die there. So this fundamentally flawed mentality is what we should attack. And I'm bringing it to Biafra land. I have been saying we should remove this mentality of blaming people that are suffering. Instead of helping to fight, you blame them. You say no, they should resolve their problem. Like one time, I think it is one part of one market, Lagos market, that was on fire also. And another brother, I think from our papa, called. I asked him how your side. He said no, here no problem. It's that side. The way they talk it, no, it's that side. You know, concern us. We are living in peace with the people, with the Yoruba people here. Do you see? That is a fundamentally flawed mentality. When this guy was killed in America, the black guy, which I've forgotten her name, there were protests everywhere in America to spread all around the world. Why? Because people saw the cost of doing that. Because what the people are fighting for is right. So what this thing that happened in Imo State, where Robos of them ordered the thugs, the political thugs, and the criminals and police and army to maltreat the people that are protesting in a democracy, so-called democracy. Why didn't other states, let me call in Southeast, rise up to protest in what is going on in Imo State? Any day you see people having this type of mindset, know that what we are doing is catching fire. But today, everything that is happening there, every other place will keep quiet. No, it doesn't concern them. If it's happening in Anambra, it's in Anambra people, it concern us. We are here in Imo now. We are waiting for them. We are too strong. They come. Now we see. So this is the problem we are having. Any day that do you see why is the Fulani formidable? Some people will say, no, you are praising them. No, I am not praising them. I am saying the reality so that we learn. Sometimes if any riot start in one state, Kaduna, before you know, it will spread to Kanu. From Kanu, it will spread to why? Oh, what is happening in Kanu? That is why they are rioting. not any of the thing of their own. That is why they are in bunch, and that is why I cry here for your information. We are still primitive in our mentality. Yeah, and blindly, and raw blindly. Is it not in our land that they are sucking us dry? I cannot show from whereas he came buy because of our fundamentally flawed way of reasoning. Do you see it? You say Nigerians cannot react to anything. How they will say no, it never happened to them. Once he never reached their doorstep, no, they will not act. They will not react. And as you keep quiet when others are being tortured, being killed, be suffering, something you can rise up. When it happens to you, you'll be crying. Others will also do the same thing. That is the cobweb, the chain that is going on in our land. If you see it, listen, continue listening to this man.
Has any politician told you that is not a thief? Tell me one politician has told you that is not a thief.
It seems that you accidentally.
The beginning is to say to you that.
Listen, I start afresh.
If some Nigerians were telling you that you shouldn't have given me opportunity to speak, tell them that so many television houses and individuals had approached me to speak on different issues since I left office, and I declined. Two reasons why did I decline? Two reasons. My publicist said don't speak, and I chose to obey my publicist, and he's very angry that I'm speaking today. He knows. Second reason, what is new to say? Nigerians don't react to anything.
Nigerians don't react to anything. What does it mean? They are unresponsive to stimulus. They are dead bodies. They know it. That's why the politicians, they act with impunity. That's why people will kill in order to enter up there, because they know that if they go there, they do anything they want, people don't react. Hope Uzodinma is using 5 billion naira for only hotel reservation, but he never pay workers. No, people cannot protest. They protested in Owerri. They pursue them, give them tear, they beat them. Other states around Imo State are watching. They don't do anything. No, Imo State now. Don't worry, we are waiting for them. If not here, hey, we are very strong. We can do it. That is the primitivity. People everywhere, they look at once one set of people, what they are fighting is right. It will catch fire. Others will follow. Join. That is what makes people civilized. That is what is called the civilized people. If you understand. Because they are collective. Joining it, not selfish. No, it's in only Owerri. It's in Imo State. It doesn't matter. People in Enugu, they are going back, they are normal. It doesn't concern them. People in Anambra, it doesn't concern them. What concern them? Nah, it happened in Owerri. People in Iguacha, what happened? Nah, beg, make on no carry am this side, the more on stay there. In Ebony, the same thing. The same way will be happening to your place, others will keep quiet. Because people are unresponsive. People have not risen to that mental capability of understanding the modern governance of a society. Do you see it? A politician is telling you, and that is reality. If Nigerians are reacting for what happens to others, the politicians will be afraid. They will not treat anybody anyhow, because they know that when we treat this person, others will rise up. Why are people afraid in the north? They say, if you try it, all of them will gather. Before you know it, the fire will enter the whole north, and they start killing Igbos. For what happened in one locality in Sabongeri in Kanu only. For what happened in a small community in Bauchi, the whole north will rise up. But it never happened in Igbo land. What this thing that happened against the protests that have been thwarted by force of violence, by hope of them, it should generate a protest all over. If Nigeria is a country, let me say, even in Biafra land, let me say, even in southeastern states, but lo and behold, no, because they don't care, because our people never rose to that mental capacity of understanding that when you fight injustice, it doesn't matter how far it is. Fight for, when you see injustice, fight it, because it can turn around to touch you. But they start blaming the people. No, it's that side now. They are weak. No, they are weak. We are strong here. Don't worry. This is why Ekumeko fell. For your information, when you study how Ekumeko warriors started, they were fighting mass attack, mass defense. If the enemy boss in Onitsha, all of them will come from Anyomo, from Lower Kogi, Igbos everywhere. All of them will gather and fight the British. If they boss out in Nembe, everybody will go there and defend and fight for 31 years until they started having that clanism. That clanism that kills. Now, it seems now we are Neochana, we be the warriors. So now our people they kill. Now we they suffer most. They go everywhere, they fight. These other people are somehow lazy. Half we say now, I see not true. Even we ourselves, our people, we are warriors. It seems these other people, the quarrel started among them. Now, in order to settle that quarrel, they say, okay, if that's the case, let us see who will lose now. Everybody go and defend your zone. That is the fall of Ekumeko. If you don't know. And that is that sectarianism, that clanism that has been going on in our land, in our head, in our life till today. If something is happening, injustice is being committed in Newi, other places in Imo, in Olo, every other place in Enugu will be going their normal business as if nothing is happening. They will be watching it in social media as a film. Now, where they happen? Not be here now. They happen for Newi. We there here now. This kind of thing cannot happen here. If it happen here, say that we have boys now. Where is your voice? Why not rise up for what is happening against your brothers? Nigerians. This man, he said it. He summed it up. He said that is what gives them power as politicians. In order to, act with impunity. Because Nigerians are unresponsive. And that is the truth. That is why we are waking our people up. We must be responsive collectively responsive against this whole process. Some people might be saying, no, why are you entering into we don't care. We are not saying that any other person, I don't even know the names of other people that are competing. But anything apart from this killer, we have seen him. People that he destroyed their lives, burned houses everywhere. That should be alive today and be with us even in this struggle. But they are no more. They are dead. We should be alive in order to restore Biafra. Do you understand? We shouldn't allow a killer like that. He has written the result, yes, we know. But woe betide him that they are using, because they will suffer. This one, we are not hiding it. They will suffer. They will contend with the population. Afterwards, you understand? Continue listening to this man.
I told you that is not a thief. Tell me one politician that told you that is not a thief.
Tell me one politician that have stood here that is not a thief. This man is saying it. He has said this, I think 2 years back, and I played it here. He's repeating the same thing because he's frustrated. You cannot defend the people that don't understand the value of what you are doing. You cannot defend them. Instead, you go there and because they don't have the mental capability, the mental capacity to understand that look, we need to be collective in fighting against injustice or fighting injustice. No, everybody is tied to his selfishness, personal aggrandizement, personal money making, personal work, everything. But no person have time to fight for collectivity, and they don't know that is what fighting collective fight is. What is called civilization, the ability to be organized and fight for a cause, a common cause. That is civilization. The most advanced behavior, human behavior. That is civilization. Where people that are only they are there to fight for their own personal interests, go your work, and anything that happen to us, they say no, I beg. I know one problem. I beg. Me and my children, we are here. We don't want on a problem. Me wanna go do on a fight. These are primitive people. That is what is called primitivity. Neanderthals, early men. They don't understand the need to be galvanized together in order to have a common fight for a common cause. Do you understand me? So that when I talk about being primitive, you understand what I mean. You understand? Now, when you check all this, you see that the Fulani, they are more civilized in this aspect. It's not being wearing suit and tie, wearing expensive clothes, and we are going on expensive car. No, that is not civilization at all. After all, orangutan, they fly private jet. Orangutans, they fly private jet. The Arabian princes, billionaires, they gather birds and animals and charter, fly them in their private jets. Does it change them from being orangutan, being in the most, clean environment or very wealthy environment? Does it change the fact that orangutan is orangutan? So it's not about wearing clothes or speaking English or or having been wealthy. No, it is the brain, the head. You see what happens to your brother, you take it as it happened to you. You don't wait until the thing happened to you. If they say rise up, let us fight, you come out. That is civilization. You understand? That is what the West, anything, any policy anti-people perceived as anti-policy, or any injustice to one person in France, in Germany, people will come out. They don't wait for one person, for the thing to come and touch them. Do you understand? Do you remember in France last time? I said it here, I talked about it here. Last time in France, when one policeman caught a delinquent child of maybe whether 16 driving without driving license, the policeman stopped him. They know the guy is in police record, going and coming out from jail. He's a delinquent. Now the boy stopped and the policeman was talking to him. He said, give me your paper. He said, he don't want even mind. He moved the car. He said, if you move, I will shoot you. The boy moved the car and the policeman shot him on the head and he crashed and he's dead. People rose up, French all over, they protested. They wanted to lie, but not knowing that somebody was videoing. French police lied that no, the boy is because I think he's from Algeria, origin from Algeria or something like that. Yes, that he want to ram the car on them. They lied, but not knowing when the video, somebody brought out the real video of what happened. People came up. People say no, this is injustice. It doesn't matter even if the guy is a criminal, that the policeman have no right to shoot him. People came out and started protesting. So they said the president have to start appeasing people, because everywhere in France, that is what is called civilization. Civilized people. It is not about skyscraper. No, it is in the head. When you see something that is wrong, you fight it. You do not wait to let it come to you, because when you wage it from far, it will never come to you. But when you wait until let it come to you, so that who do you want to fight for you? How many have you fought for? How? That is the problem we are having. That is the main problem we are having. Let's continue listening to this man. Amechi is Chibika Amechi Rotimi.
One. I don't know why your guys reporting, no forgery. What politician told you forge? Which politician told you went to university? Which politician told you served in NYSC? Which politician told you has a certificate? Nigerians know and still vote for them. So what's your problem?
You see? Are you hearing him? Nigerians know. Like Tinubu. I put a documentary on my timeline by one David Hindeyu Abi, that made a very good documentary on Tinubu. How a criminal from criminality to presidency. And America, they just they know what they are doing. When he was a governor, they know. When he started vying for political office, they closed their eyes on him because they know they can use him. They promoted him even. Because as long as they see you as a person that is fighting any of their political enemies, like Abacha, Because Abacha wanted to indigenize things to develop Nigeria. But they tag him as a monster. That is how, the same way they tag the Idi Amin. When I was a little boy, I was thinking that Idi Amin is just a one kind big monster that he kills, that eats human being. Because of the way they tagged him, the way we read about him, not knowing that he's a person that was fighting against the West. So they used their media in order to tag him the real devil. Do you see what they can do in our heads? So this man is saying this. Nigerians know. They know Tinubu, they vote for him because he says it's their turn. Did Tinubu even campaign? He never campaigned. He never made any campaign promises. He just said, "This is my turn," and that is why he is doing his turn, his own thing, buying presidential yacht for 5 billion naira. 5 billion naira. Do you understand? So, what can you talk? You talk right on social media and you keep quiet. You cannot rise up. That is how Nigerians are. Amechi said Nigerians know the truth. They know that the politicians they are voting for, they are criminals, but they cannot rise up. They cannot talk because they want to even have a share of cake in that the person with the person. Do you see why Nigeria is going backwards? That tomorrow is worse than today in Nigeria. Do you see that? They know. That's why politicians, they know Nigerians also. So when they go there, they are Nigerians anyway. When they go there, then when they enter into the office, they behave as they want. Because they know that no person will rise up. They are dead bodies. Let's continue listening to TB Kameji.
No, tell me what's the problem? So I said, why should I speak when already there's nothing new? Okay, you observe Buhari's period. I will leave Port Harcourt 1 a.m. I arrive Abuja, leave Abuja 3 a.m. Somebody said they made Buhari. Did I say anything? I didn't say anything. It's not important. Nigerians choose who to believe and who not to believe. Nigerians choose who to vote and who not to vote. Even if you come to a Nigerian man's house and kill the mother, the father will continue his life.
Do you see what this man is saying? Completely correct. You come to a Nigerian man's house, kill his mother, he will continue his life. He will go to church and they console him that it is the will of God. That they close your eye, let us pray. And that one continue. No, as if nothing happened. He will never dedicate his or her life in order to fight that thing, that injustice, so that he will not touch another person's life, so that he will not touch another person. If you understand? You see, if for example, in an accident, maybe caused by police checkpoint or military checkpoint in Nigeria, maybe in a bus of 10 people, 9 people die, 1 person survive. That person that survived the individual, if he's a Christian, he will go to church and he will do feasts in his church and in his house, thanking Jesus that everybody died, only me remained. Oh, hey, he doesn't care. But let me tell you why the Europeans, why white people are different. If it is a white person, do you know what it means? He will cry and he will dedicate his or her life to fighting the cause of that accident so that it doesn't happen to others. You know, I'm pointing to you what is civilization. This is what is called the civilization, the highest point of human behavior. You understand? But the other person is a human being, but as it's only him that survived, he doesn't care about the others. As Pastor Suleiman did, they killed others. He said, "Oh, his God saved him," but he's bulletproof. The other people that died, they are not him and his children, his family. They are intact in a bulletproof car. When kidnappers waylaid him and slaughtered, shot on him, their bullet, their AK cannot penetrate. Their bullet cannot penetrate because he's using bulletproof. But he's a sheep, so that with the police escort that are using other cars, they massacred all of them, whether 12 or 18 of them. And he came to the church to glorify his Jesus. And the people are clapping. That is the primitive character of black man. When I talk about primitivity, understand me, because before you come and start saying, no, Mazi Jonathan, we are not primitive. That is the primitivity. When you think, when you say, oh no, we wear nice clothes, we have good mansions, we have a private jet, it doesn't remove, it doesn't clear primitivity. It is the mentality that matters. If you understand me. Suleiman carried on. He never cared. He glorified. He added to his followers, his sheep. They clapped that, oh, the man of God was saved. Others were slaughtered. It doesn't matter. Their life doesn't matter. Their life doesn't matter at all. That is how Nigerians behave, and it's a very Neanderthalic character, very primitive character. Continue listening.
Nothing bothers you. Nothing. So why do I waste my time? Yes, that's original. So give it to me. You see it? So that you will say tomorrow he brought photocopies. But when we did the archives, when we are talking about Buhari's government. So there's nothing that our chairman said that is new. Absolutely not new. I've said it several times. I've taken so many risks. I've said too many things. The fight from Goodluck's government to Buhari's government, you all knew about it. My aircraft was seized. I was shot at. If I was killed, what would happen?
He was fighting for people. He was shot at. He said, had it been he was killed, what would happen? Nothing. Everybody will go about it, their business. Do you see the difference between IPOB? Oh, that's why if you are a hardcore IPOB, if you're a genuine IPOB, shake yourself. Know that you are sent. Do you see the difference between we and them? We fight injustice anywhere we see it. Do you understand? Even if our enemies are suffering injustice, we fight for them. We fight injustice, for them. But Nigerians don't do. They don't do it because they are primitive. That is that primitivity we want, primitive mentality that I want to see our people removing it, so that we stop seeing this state of a thing. Oh, it's Imo State. Oh, it's Anambra State. Before Imo and Anambra Enugu, what were we? What were we? Don't you see when is it a Bonny State governor said that, oh no, Obiano also said it, that no, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was on the ground, I think on 2017, that he should not visit Anambra, that he should continue in Abia State, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laugh and ask, before Imo and Anambra, what were we? Anything they classify, that is the character of a slave. Anything they classify, you take it. You fight because of it. Oh, I'm an Imolite. So you people are Anambra. They put that wage, and that wage continues in our head. And after you are talking against our people in the riverine, you don't know that in the hinterland also it is more rampant even. It is rampant. No, they are Anambra. No, they are Imo. No, they are Ebony. Anything that happened to them, I beg, let them fight. Let them fight it. So, Ndimo fight on if it is in our own. You see that we have men. It can never happen. It can never happen when the caliphate never remember you. If they remember you, you are nothing. Only you call yourself a state. You are nothing in the compared to the weight of Nigeria. You are nothing. For your information, it is only us when we join hands together. It is that time that we can have weight in order to be in a bunch, in order to fight. Let me continue, please. Let me continue.
Nothing. So you will die a useless life. So what did I choose? I chose to stay in my house quietly. Fortunately for me, I got admission to study in Nigerian law school. And rule number one is, like they told me if I came here, you are our property. You have no right to go anywhere unless we permit you. That's the rule in the Nigerian law school. So Anybody who says, why have I not seen you? Ah, I'm a student of Nigerian law school. Until I graduate, I can't disobey them. So I chose not to speak again because there is nothing to say, and because Nigerians will do absolutely nothing. If you see a line up 10 Nigerians and shoot them tomorrow, and nothing will happen.
He say, if you say what I'm saying is a lie, line up 10 Nigerians tomorrow and shoot them, nothing will happen. You know, this is they are telling it to you in the face. And people, Nigerians, they call I don't want us to continue having this mentality. You understand? I don't want us to continue having this mentality of not reacting to other people's plight because he never touched you, because you feel that, oh, they are weak and you are strong. That is primitivity, and that is what is killing Nigeria. People will not react. You know, they don't respond to stimuli. You understand? And responding to stimulus or response to stimulus is one of the characteristics of a living organism. Do you know that? One of the characteristics of a living organism is responding to stimulus. But once you cannot respond, it shows you are dead. They pour you hot water, you don't shout, you don't make noise, you don't shake, you are dead. They pour you cold water, you are dead, you don't make noise. That's why I call Nigerians dead bodies. Do you think that we are just talking for talking sake? We are saying reality here, and this man is confirming it. He said there's nothing. You want him to go and start fighting for Nigerians so that they will kill him, and he said he will die a miserable death for nothing. So he better keep quiet and be enjoying his life. Let Nigeria suffer for themselves. This is it. That's why everybody wants to go up, so that it will be only personal, private, selfish fight. You will have contact. Anything that happen, you can call a commander, a Nigerian general is your friend. One police inspector general is your friend. What of people that don't have these people as friends? Do you see civilized brain, how he thinks? Oh, okay. You have a friend, so everybody must have somebody on top in order to intervene. What of people that don't, many more people that don't have contact of these people, then they are at whose mercy? Do you see it? But uncivilized primitive mentality don't think like this. What matters to them is, oh, nah, I have a contact, so nothing will happen to me. Nope, in Nigeria, nah, nothing. I have my friend is a general. He gave me a hotline. Anything, anywhere, any police stop me. Oh yeah, I'll call this number. Call so that he will intervene. It's the way Nigeria is. Now you ask, why don't you ask yourself, what of others that don't have this type of contact? So they don't live life. They are not supposed to live life. They are not supposed to live. Now, why not join together? Let's fight so that everybody will have equal protection without you having exceptional protection. That one is a privilege. Let us fight for that. Is fighting for our rights. When you hear Bob Marley singing, fight for your right. It is this right, because a right is universal. It is not a privilege. You having a contact of a Nigerian military officer, or is your brother, or is your sister brother, or is your friend, you know, to help you. Oh, when you bring a container, now bring it through me, so that because I have somebody, is a contact, is my friend. If you use your name, it will be seized. Now, why don't we fight for right, everybody's right, so that what A do, what Mr. X do, Mr. B will do it. What Dick will do, Mr. Harry will do it without fear. Do you see civilization mentality or civilized mentality thinking? Do you see the way they reason? Do you see the way we IPOBians will reason? Not individualistic, making your proper contacts, your selfish contacts, so that it will serve you. You will become a tree that cannot even form a forest. Only you know. Very primitive mindset. The failure of Imo State is a failure of all southeastern states. For your information, you should understand that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he told us about how APC, the caliphate, was trying to form a triangle in southeast. They got it in Ebony, Imo. It's remaining one. That is why we fought at all costs to make sure that they don't put it in Anambra. It was a collective fight. A very collective fight. IPOB leadership, you understand? But when it comes to others, they say, no, leave, it is them. Why are we selfish like this? Why? Let me continue playing this.
If you say it's in fact, one thing about Nigerian is that even when you claim you're not committing any crime, and they pick you up, we say it is a thief, Nigerians will join. They will cross it, and you go to prison for nothing. The greatest fear I have is being found in prison for nothing. And you can be found in prison for doing. So, I don't want to repeat what I used to say before because you hold it against me. Those who are close to me know. We repeated yesterday. I will just only use one word. I won't use the rest. I think it's a hopeless situation.
Let me stop here on this clip. Let me stop. If you want to know it, I know many of you must have gotten it. You understand? Now, I want to read IPOB latest press release concerning this election. IPOB latest press release before I open the lines. IPOB press release of the 3rd of wait, just hold on. I want to read it. It's long, but it is worth it. Tomorrow also I will go into more details with it, please. Tomorrow being Saturday, because tomorrow I will be on air, but we talk about Imo election, Imo governorship election. That is what we are going to do. We are going to continue on our religious discussions the upper Saturday after the election, please. Now let me read the press release. IPOB press release of the third day of 11th month being November 2023. IPOB named INEC officials drafted to Imo State and warned them not to rig the November 11 governorship election. What we are doing is not that we didn't know that it is not going to be rigged. Hope Uzodinma was not voted for, and he's there. There are people that they use in doing it, and there are people that they are going to use this time also in consolidating his power, his false power. These are the people that are going to bear the brunt. IPOB is saying it complete direct, without mincing words, so that they understand. Because Hope Uzodinma is going to be giving you power, they will be pampering you, as usual. Now, you see, once they vote, look at it doesn't matter the voting. Look at the script you are going to read. Read those scripts, and they already promise you the money they are going to give you. You will take that money, but you are not going to eat it. Your family, you are putting your family in danger. Your house, your family, everything, you are putting them in danger. Because you have the people to contend with. After Hope Uzodinma must have used you to read the script he have put, I am telling you, he will leave you to the wolves. He don't care again. Once he have solidified himself into the power, you are all alone. Forget about what they are telling you. You are simply alone. They throw you to the wolf. They say, you know what they used to say? After all, I didn't pay him to do that. So if they kill him, waiting concern me. He have put him into power, so waiting concern him. It's a deal, and he accepted. Did I force him to accept? I didn't pay him. They paid you. That is what they will be saying after you are dead. After you are dead, remember your family. All these people, if you have brothers and sisters, mother, father, all these people, siblings, they should call and warn them, because their numbers are here. I will read them one by one. The global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, ably led by the great and indefatigable liberator Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wants INEC not to throw Imo State into political crisis in the coming Imo State gubernatorial election. Everyone, as much as IPOB does not get involved, in the Nigerian fraudulent political selection called election, nonetheless, we are not going to be silent and watch the Nigerian government use corrupt INEC officials to perpetuate evil in Imo State and by extension the Southeast region. Everyone is familiar with INEC's fraudulent activities during elections in Nigeria. INEC is not independent, but fully dependent on the government in power or to any money bag politician who lines their pockets. However, in this coming election in Imo State, INEC officials must be very circumspect not to throw Imo State into crisis by becoming willing tools to renew another 4 years mandate of suffering, hunger, and killings. You know what the worst part of hope was? If everybody have resigned to fate in our land, let them loot, but as long as they give us peace. But hope also came not only looting, he is murdering our people. If he behaved like Okorocha did not kill, he looted everywhere. He did not kill anybody. He did not. But this one came and is murdering people, killing young people, bombing everybody everywhere in our land. And you think that we are going to keep quiet? Okay, let me continue reading. INEC officials must not be another Supreme Court that impose a rejected candidate on Imo indigents using the colonized Supreme Court. The illegality of the Supreme Court threw Imo into unwarranted suffering, political intimidation, and mass killings. IPOB members are not politicians and neither partisan, but we are against any political party or government that is toxic to our people. The Supreme Court governor in Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, is a murderer and a mass killer who has killed and forcefully disappeared a lot of people in Imo State. He has ensured that insecurity reigns supreme in Imo State and beyond. Those who are colluding with him to rig him back into power should watch their back. He who fetches an ant-infested firewood has indirectly invited lizards for a party. Therefore, INEC officials that Hope Uzodinma handpicked and drafted to rig the Imo State election should be very careful not to buy a market that comes with heavy prices. We want these drafted INEC officials to know that Imo State people are groaning in pains from a killer government, and it will be suicidal for them to subvert their wishes in this coming election because of money or threats. If you can't stand for threats and can't say no to bribes to subvert the will of Imo citizens, you have the time to back off. But should you subvert the will of the people, be ready for the consequences. Ndimo and IPOB intelligence in Imo State are watching. We are watching, we are watching. Okay, so long go man mini. Omacha nguro, okocha nguro, ga kwa akocha okay o. The Supreme Court governor will use you and dump you. And when both in your life and in your house, you will not even see Hope Uzodinma to defend you. So for your information, the IPOB intelligence has uncovered some INEC officials that have been drafted to various Imo State local government areas to compromise election results in favor of Hope Uzodinma and APC. All these identified and named officials are from outside Imo State, except one official. We advise every one of them to be professional or back off if they can't be neutral and do their job honestly. If they insist on doing the dirty job, then they should get ready for the consequences. These people are: 1. Abombise. Nnewedim Ijeoma Osla from Abia State. His phone number is 080 389 74747. That is the phone number of the Abombise chapter of INEC official. From the woman is from Abia State. Her phone number, I repeat, is 080 389 74747. Number 2, Aya Zombise. The INEC official is Chukwuemeka Blessing Ugo from Abia State. His phone number is 080 373 8664. I repeat, Chukwuemeka Blessing Ugo from Abia State. 080 373 78664. Why we are saying this? So that their parents, anywhere they are, their siblings will call them and say, hey, you people, please, one name okay, one name why, please run away, don't resign, so that you have your life intact. That is why we are doing, because I am Ajubu. That is how we are. That is IPOB. We cannot continue allowing our people in Imo State to be destroyed and we do nothing. No. The time has come. And you people that are the people, INEC officials being drafted in Imo State, in order to do the dirty job for Hope Uzodimma, remember, Hope can run away. It will litter you to the wolf, and you'll be consumed. Anywhere you are in Nigeria, you'll be consumed. Number 3, Ehimembano, Obuehi Gloria Chinasa from Abia State. His number is 070 688 81062. I repeat, Obuehi Gloria Chinasa from Abia State. 080 688 81062. Number 4, Ezinihite Wosuchibu from Anambra State. His number is 080 399 93935. I repeat, Wosuchibu from Anambra State. 080 399 93935. Number 5, Idata Not Owaswanya Anthony Ndoka from Anambra State. The number is 080 33 802 213. I repeat, Anthony Ndoka from Anambra State. 080 33 802 213. People can call them and warn them all. That's why we are releasing their numbers. Number 6, Idato South. Ahumi be Preye Ihubam from Bayelsa State. His number is 080 354 357 12. I repeat, Ahumibe Preye Ihubam from Bayelsa State. 080 354 357 12. Number 7, Ihito Boma Eze Abasili Keme Felix from Anambra. His number is 00 333 25855. I repeat, Eze Abasili Keme Felix from Anambra State. 00 333 25855. Number 8, Ikedru Omeje Ikemechukwu Peter from Enugu State. The numbers are, I have two now. This one has two numbers. 080 330 2490. I repeat, 080 330 24090. The second number is 080 330 24090. I think it's the same number. Number 9, Isiala Mbano. Where is Elizabeth from Ebonyi State? The number is, these are their private numbers, 080 305 23663. I repeat, where is Elizabeth from Ebonyi State? 080 305 23663. Number 10, from Isu, Asagwara Ikechuku from Abia State. Number is 080 377 83141. I repeat, Asagwara Ikechuku from Abia State. 080 377 83141. Number 11, Mbitoli Nwabisi Teresa Nkiroka from Enugu State. Her number is 080 371 24769. I repeat, Nwabisi Teresa Nkiroka from Enugu State. The number 080 371 24769. Number 12, Ngokpala Ubuishi Richardson Ikechukwu from Enugu State. The number is 080 363 69580. I repeat, 080 363 69580. Number 13, Njaba Nwankwo Nkemakolam from Abia State. The number is 080 358 77989. I repeat, Nwankwo Nkemakolam from Abia State. 080 358 77989. Number 14, Nkwere Okpara Elom Ifeoma Antonia, Enugu State. The number is 080 309 65095. I repeat, Okpara Elom Ifeoma Antonia from Enugu State. Her number is 080 309 65095. Number 15, Wangele Obete Chinyere Vivian, Enugu State, from Enugu State. 070 654 08830. I repeat, 070 654 08830. Number 16, Obo Nnonyelum Benjamin from Enugu State. The number is 080 359 25625. I repeat, Nnonyelum Benjamin from Enugu State. His number is 080 359 25625. Number 17, Uguta Obi Echiche Ozioma from Abia State. The number is, he has two numbers, 070 347 40374. I repeat, 070 347 40374. The second number is 070 115 76162. I repeat, 070 115 76162. Ohajebema Wosu Noel Ikenna from Abia State. The number is 080 359 88355. I repeat, Wosu Noel Ikenna from Abia State. 080 359 88355. 19, Okigwe Ozo Chikwendo Victor from Abia State. The number is 080 372 25018. I repeat. Also Chinedu Victor from Abia State. 080 372 25018. 20. Onuimo Onuimo. Now the name is Ohabuiro Henry from Abia State. The number is 080 330 803 402 8216. Whether this one is okay because the number is too much. 080 330 803 402 8216. Number 21. Olo Okocha Godfrey Ogonda from River State. 080 331 02484. I repeat, Okocha Godfrey Ogonda from River State. 080 331 02484. Number 22. Also Oranebo Etelbet Ikenna from Anambra State. The numbers are, he has two numbers. 080 339 34168. I repeat. Oranebo Etelbet Ikenna from Anambra State. 080 339 34168. The second number is 080 787 14117. 080 787 14117. 23. Uru East. Okoli 80 345 10714. The number is 080 345 227 192. I repeat, Uzoka Emmanuel Uchenna. 080 345 227 192. Number 25. Owerri Municipal. Obenna I Ifeanyi Chukwu from Enugu State. 080 335 75625. I repeat. 080 335 75625. Number 26. Owerri North. Nnaji Ifeanyi Chukwu Henry from Enugu State. 080 309 19961. I repeat. Nnaji Ifeanyi Chukwu Henry. 080 309 19961. Number 26. Okay, sorry, number 27, the last but not the least. Owerri West. Okike Mecca from Ebonyi State. The number is 080 356 08131. I repeat, Okike Mecca from Ebonyi State. 080 356 08131. If you doubt IPOB to your own peril. If you doubt, is part of the press release. If you doubt IPOB to your own peril. Imo citizens and Indibo should watch out for the INEC officers mentioned above. Call them to order. Anyone who compromises the November 11, 2023 governorship election in Imo State should be held accountable in whatever format available, and the person should be pursued to his or her home for betraying the Imo State. More so, those hotel owners in Owerri who have concluded plans to hand over their hotels to the Imo administrator from the 4th to 11th of November as rigging centers should be careful not to jeopardize their businesses after the elections. It will be stupid of any hotel owner to sacrifice his hotel business for political expediency. They are hereby warned. Also, we declare that any religious leader, traditional ruler, or traditionalist campaigning for the Fulani imposed governor, murderous government in Imo State, to continue is a hypocrite. Murderous government in Imo State to continue is a hypocrite. That person may be directly or indirectly benefiting from the sponsored insecurity situation in Imo State. IPOB hereby advise willing voters in Imo State to go out and vote their preferred governorship candidate and defend their votes on the November 11, 2023 governorship election. Comrade Imam Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. Any person that is telling you that no election in Biafra land or no election in Imo State, that person is not ready for plebiscite, because also referendum is also election. That is it. That is the logic. Do you understand? So I get now. Yeah, we know that they have written it is not your vote that counts. We know that. Absolutely, we are sure. We know that they have written all the but that is why we call all these INEC officials that are going to be handed over the results, their own results written for them to read it. Things will not be business as usual. That is the reality. This is where I'm going to stop and go into few minutes break, so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start calling in. We know that this one they call Ebuka, is it Pastor Ebuka or Reverend Ebuka, have started campaigning for Hope Uzodimma. But he should be warned. I am telling you, it doesn't matter your religious sentiment. We are no more. That sentiment have died in us. We don't have all those things again. These people are leeches, vampire. They are benefiting. If you are benefiting from blood money, you are also sucking blood. That's why we will never tolerate them, because they are criminal leeches, vampires, all of them. I will go into a few minutes break, so that when I come back, I will open the lines so that people will start calling. Please do not go away. I'll be right back.
The beginning is to say to you that if some Nigerians were telling you that you shouldn't have given me opportunity to speak, tell them that so many television houses and individuals had approached me to speak on different issues since I left office, and I declined. Two reasons why did I decline? Two reasons. My publicist said don't speak, and I chose to be my publicist, and he's very angry that I'm speaking today. He knows. Second reason, what is new to say? Nigerians don't react to anything. Has any politician told you that he's not a thief? Tell me one politician has told you that he's not a thief. Tell me one. I don't know why you're guys reporting, no forgery. What politician told you that he didn't forge? Which politician told you he went to university? Which politician told you he served in NYSC? Which politician told you he had a certificate? Nigerians know and still vote for them. So what's your problem? No, tell me what's your problem? So I said, why should I speak when already there's nothing new? Okay, you observe Buhari's period. I will leave Port Harcourt 1 a.m. I arrive Abuja, leave Abuja 3 a.m. Somebody said they made Buhari. Did I say anything? I didn't say anything. It's not important. Nigerians choose who to believe and who not to believe. Nigerians choose who to vote and who not to vote. Even if you come to a Nigerian man's house and kill the mother, the father will continue his life. Nothing bothers you. Nothing. So why do I waste my time? Yes, that's original. So give it to me. You see it? So that you will say tomorrow he brought photocopies. But when we get the artists, when we're talking about Buhari's government. So there's nothing that our chairman said that is new. Absolutely not new. I've said it several times. I've taken so many risks. I've said too many things. The fight from Goodluck's government to Buhari's government, you all knew about it. My aircraft was seized. I was shot at. If I was killed, what would happen? Nothing. So you would die a useless life. So what did I choose? I chose to stay in my house quietly. Fortunately for me, I got admission to study in Nigerian law school. And rule number one is, like they told me if I came here, you are our property. You have no right to go anywhere unless we permit you. That's the rule in the Nigerian law school. So anybody who says, why have I not seen you? I'm a student of Nigerian law school. Until I graduate, I can't disobey them. So I chose not to speak again because there is nothing to say, and because Nigerians will do absolutely nothing. If you say it's a lie, 9 of 10 Nigerians will shoot them tomorrow and nothing will happen. If you say it's a lie, in fact, the worst thing about Nigerians is that even when you claim you're not committing any crime, and they pick you up tomorrow, we say it is a thief, Nigerians will join. They will cross it, and you go to prison for nothing. The greatest fear I have is being found in prison for nothing. And you can be found in prison for doing. So, I don't want to repeat what I used to say before because you hold it against me. Those who are close to me know, we repeated yesterday. I will just only use one word, I won't use the rest. I think it's a hopeless situation. Is it a lie? So let's go a bit further. Let's go a bit further. You will be shocked that I won't talk about Buhari's government for 2 reasons. And I won't talk about President Tinubu's government. One reason why I won't talk about Buhari's government is I'm a participant, but they asked me that question yesterday. What moral reason do you have to criticize Buhari's government having been part of it? That was the argument. I do if I want to argue it. But again, that was a huge debate amongst us, and we are all agreed I should say nothing about the government. So I now told them if I will say nothing about Buhari's government, I will also say nothing about President Tinubu's government, because you know the problem. Instead of Nigerians finding solution to their problem, they are committing suicide. I'm praying for you every day that you should continue to commit suicide, so that by the time I wake up one day, all of you have died. I can now reap the benefit of your death by taking doses. What other people resist, like in Ghana, as is going on now, like in Kenya, is what Nigeria. No worry, not before 4 years. After 4 years, you will go. The man wins a second time, whether by magic or by crook or by you know, nobody hate it. No be good don't take it. No be good don't go so. No be why don't go so. He go soon go. Another person will come and repeat the same thing. You'll be saying that until the day God will come. For those of us who are Christians. So I have chosen to be like you. Say nothing, hear and do.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Alo province of Biafra land. And we are here live and direct. Today is the 3rd day of November 2023. Tata Bo Oboche Nkwo. We are live and direct. Our lines are now open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. We are talking about the issue at hand, and the Imo State election is there. We will never stop talking about what directly concerns us, concerns our people, because we need to be alive in order to restore Biafra. We cannot and we should not allow a killer, a vampire, bloodsucker, in order to continue in what he's doing, the rampage, unstopped. No. That's why we are warning people. We are warning people that are going to be used, the INEC officials. And you people, hope of them will leave you people to the wolves to contend with the people. Therefore, I have callers already lining up. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? You are the first caller.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan. Good evening, sir. Just a very quick one. My name is Asura, calling you from Atlanta, Georgia. So, thank you very much for reading out the names of those IMF people that are going to officiate that election. These people should understand one thing, that everybody is angry. Everybody is angry based on what just happened on the February the 23rd about the Nigerian election that was rigged, that DC job took over. So now this is concerns that this election is very, very critical for us here in Norway. So I think it's what we have to do. For me and myself, no one they know the car coming from maybe Monday or whatever. Only one harassing phone call. As many people as I can call and harass on the phone. You should come to give them the better do the right thing because if not, all your information we have it on we have it on Facebook. Harassing phone call out on Facebook, I'm being honest. I'm gonna call them myself. Because these people are playing. They think we are really playing. After this murder has murdered a whole lot of people, yeah, they want to come in and rig as they always rig. If you don't do this thing this way, this murder I'm not to you, honestly, I will on my own self. Whoever wants to do will do, but I will do my own self. That's all I wanted to say because you see better.
There were, and that is it. Caller on direct line. Welcome to the program. Go on, please. Before I pick other calls that are waiting. Caller on direct line, please go on. There were Mazi.
Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Hugo. I'm calling from the blessed land of Biafra. Mazi, these people you mentioned, it is clear that they are the agents of the evil killer in Imo State. Maybe many of them may be thinking that that man is a good man before supporting him. They are the ones that participated when they say a contest and became the last person. But somebody that has a conscience, if you are working with that evil man and you will see him, watching him this time around, doing all the evil activities, killings of innocent citizens, and you still want to support it, simply means that you don't have a good heart. You are a very wicked person. The warning from this platform is coming to all of you because our people are getting this information. They are spreading it for you to tell over your sister, over your brother. Among the people that they mentioned their number, call him or her to warn him to run away from this evil because it's going to consume any of them that continue to condone evil and participate in promoting the useless satanic agent of darkness, who is the Supreme Court window governor. We don't want him. We never wanted him before. That is the reason why this time around we can never welcome him. So you better do that. I want to continue to say this, Mazi. Our people, long truth is killing our people. It is time for you to, when you see that food that after eating it you will die, why can't you run from that food? Thank you so much, Mazi.
There were Mazi. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. There were below.
Yes, because I because I want to preach every day, every blessed day. Sentiment. They will not look at their key here. They will shake it. Philomena Mamu. Oh, Waria, the young man go here, that I can Maria doesn't Mamu to the Malaga Patoya. Nnamdi Imo States. I want to Alibo says John Dodger. Allo John Ojra Muragana. Alan Java Dodger Muragana. Because you may feel maybe how they go. Magi support under the line couple. Bundozo Bunde, Ndabe Saka, guiding a Jacola, who made it and that when they recognize Gassis Gam. Mazi, I wonder a fool, all case that now. No, oh, opposite the moment election when in year. I want to know when no warrior. I know what happened this and the way election. In the end, the by Imo States. Or what I have to go to Imo States, or KG Banya, Koriki go Yakona, the second election. But what is meeting election can make election. Men election come out no evil and up for the bonus of the. Of course, so look at them here. Not the Manaha. unu ga-atụnyere vootu anyị ga-egbu onwe anyị ga-ahapụrụ na ya chịrị unu gawa mana unu si na atụcha vootu a ewure nye onye ọzọ ma ọ na ụdị ewure nye onye ọzọ nwanne arụ ala injustice ha anyị na fight anyị ga-fight ero n'isi ndị a ga-akpere nje aka chire mgbọrọ a ga-ala isi chire mkpụrụ nye ụlọ ha kọtara ego ụlọ ha kọtara anyị ga-agara ya bikọs ọ dịgbo n'ofis enof azị mmadụ ga-eme ka onye ara ụmụnne ya gaghị asị asụ ndị akpechi iteki jechọs wee nga ha chia aja chọrọ ụmụ mmụọ na-abịrị onye mee ka ọjọọ gị si obere ka onye mee ka gị mara obere ka ọma biko ụmụ chineke biko kpọọnụ kọọla ọnọpụzi ndị ise kpọọnụ kọọla kpọọnụ ha gwana ha ha hụrụ ọnwụ na ndụ ihe wanwụ ihe hụ nke ụlọ ha dị m ha were ha meta ka ọma ha were ha meta ka ọjọọ ha were ihe adịghị jikwụtagbo onye ọcha ọ ga ha mmiri from near Mozambique afọ njaba onye ọla si na ọnwụ ga-atụ vootu ahụ ya tụọ onye chineke na ọnwụ na ogbu nwa na obi ya mma n'ahụ ya tegara vootu bikọs ụmụ nwanne gị ọ na-egbu nwanne gị ị gaghị agị tera vootu ọ na-arụ ego ụzọ ọ na-emere gị ike ogbu nwanne gị ị ga-asị ere mna gị ụzọ abụbụ nwanne gị na-adọ nwanne gị deme ụzọ ebe ị ga-asị rọọ ọnwụ ụzọ gị gara ị ga-enwere ụzọ ka ị ga-enwere nwanne gị ọ gara ihe nnekwesị ọgọ nwoke ọ nwanne gị nwanna nna gị ọrụ ntị nne gị mma gị ka edeme ya n'ụzọ na deme ya liwe ụzọ a ga-arụ gị debe mma gị ka a ga-egbu gị were nwaanyị nwanne ịma na ị ga-ewere mmadụ ị ga-ewere ụzọ for that ndị adịkwara ahụ ụzọ nwanne nwoke biko wepụga na ọdịtụ ihe na sentimentị kwere dị eje gaarị ya ojie gị abịara gị ụzọ ahụ na Imo Steeti ọ ego mụ na gị na-abụ ihe ezere Shoprite ihe ezere ebe ọbụla ihe ezere ma ọrịa n'anya na-ewute nga anyị onye gị ka eji anya nwe nke o ji ege ya ihe eche n'ọrụ ụzọ ọrụ ya ọwụ light ya ịrụdata ụzọ ahụ ọwụ light mụ na gị na-abụ because we contribute and we make sure that ihe anyị na-eme ọ na-aga n'anya nwazi Chineke Chineke bụ unu mee Chineke bụ unu mee n'aha Chukwu
There were. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on signal.
Good evening, Mazi Jonathan.
Mazi. There were.
My name is Mazi Fanyi, calling from his location. Mazi, don't mind the way I am. You have said it all. And we are watching them. Mazi, let me tell you one thing. Nigeria youth are dead bodies. To the extent of, being mugus and the fools of themselves. Mazi, they kill, massacre people at Lekki. Instead of Nigeria youth to rise up and protest, they went to social media bloggers, using it as a caricature. Mazi, George Floyd was killed by white men. Nigeria youth dead bodies now rise up and protesting someone that was killed far away to US. But on their own domot, they feel less concerned. Just look at the clip that you are playing about Chibika Mechi. That imbecile, let me call him imbecile. That Mumu. You see the clip you played. That's the truth. Because if you come up, if you wake up or come out and protest for the betterment of this zoo, and in that process, the person was killed, no uprising, nobody will fight for you. And that is the fact. And that's what all of them know. And those so-called politicians, they know too. And that's why Nigeria is a field of looters. Come and loot for your own. Just loot. Come and thief as much as you like. Nobody will query you. Nobody will answer you. It's none of anybody's business. And that is why Nigeria will remain what am I going to call it? A jungle until the kingdom come. Until they do the okay. Look at this Labour president, which they brutalize in Nowhere. But Mazi Jonathan, if it is in another country, if say another country, this thing happen, a president of Labour and the police do with the help of governor, if in order to beat that man, if he send another country, Mazi, I believe that Nigeria dead bodies youth will rise up and protesting it for that side. Are you getting me? They look at it. Look at it on their own domot. Their president, the Labour president, was brutalized, was insulted, was kicked. but rather they will use it to do caricature. They use it to do social media bloggers. They will now use it to do caricature. That is Nigeria for you, because Nigeria is not a country. It's a lawless and jungle. In short, is worse than jungle, because in the animal kingdom there is the order, there is rules and order, and they can never go beyond that. Otherwise, you'll be killed. Other big white animal will swallow you. But in the case of zoo, Nigeria is not like that. Let me use this opportunity to warn those people that their name was mentioned. As a I believe you people who let me use our language and talk to you people. Because that's now boss mine. And also I'm warning them seriously. And also I'm warning their village. If you know them, your name and they have on the village, as you are hearing my voice, even if PG, you know these people are Biafra, because they Biafra wait and try to call them in order. Because and also let them be one and their families, because I'm with election in Imo State. We must come after them, because we have decided to liberate ourselves. We have decided to make our place to be peaceful. But they have continued to eat the money of blood of our people. Where the whole president is killing our people in Imo State, and then decide to take the same money of blood to eat to finance their family. I promise them, even that their family that's going to benefit that money can never live to eat that money. That's the promise, not a threat. Mazi, may God bless you. We are watching them. May God bless our leadership. Good night from here, Mazi.
We must continue, because we must take what belongs to us. Let me caller on WhatsApp. Hold on, let me pick this call on direct line. Call on direct line, Mazi. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, good evening, sir.
There we go.
Good evening, man. We love you so much. It's clearly for the side that have been elected from the Biafra are not being one by one, the wicked. So they are smartest and they are 7 steps ahead of regular enemies today. Thank you for that. I am looking into a few words. I think from what you said tonight, the only question that becomes all you said, the former government however, I came to realize that a few told me something like that universe children who go to a system, this NYC was a doctor. The army and Nigeria whatever will give you a quote telling you that you are not going to work out from this quote. But having them that this quote gonna be forever. The same thing is repeating on the Nigerian law constitution whatever. Then the constitution means that what we have seen is not a history. It's something we experience and something visible. I am not saying because it is exonerated from all the evils that are on the past. But I'm saying it because these people have managed to realign that knowledge that what the politicians do. One politician from another state told me that when we argued 4 or 5 years ago, he said to me, do you think that we value all this prayer people pray for us in return? I said, I don't understand that. He said, yes, that these people are going to do us and they know that you know what we are doing. We We don't want people when we pray, whether you pray for the leader or don't pray. When we are here in business, we do our thing, we work. One thing. So what I'm saying is that everything that is playing out because for the mission of indoctrination of religion that have paved way to bring us to complacency to this level. Because when you are saying that some people will tell them, and one is present in other, it is good to praise them. The reason is this. These people have collectively walked in the direction of their Quran. Now, if you quote the scripture, they tell you that Bible is written to direct. Do you understand? Now, why is it that the same Bible is not telling you that these people are using you as a slave? Imagine a politician coming to the state to say a thanksgiving after winning a nation. Right? Imagine a politician coming to the pulpit to use it as a campaign ground. Imagine a politician using land to lobby the state and the whoever pages within the Christian world. So, is it not good to realize that IPOP is the best? Consistency is our name. And I'm not making this for us to, be praised by these our enemies. No, what we are saying is that hope is a team state. We're not open hand our go. Is a team state. No, they want that team state. No, and animals. Then also, sir, I'm suggesting and I'm feeling. Apart from just people using their numbers, please, I want to make it known to lawyers, because this thing I'm seeing it as a share of cake in between the three tiers of government. Now, whenever these people do their thing, they will push the other side of people, and you think to share your own money. I will take it to court. Court will share, they will take it to INEC. INEC will share, they will take it to AMI. AMI will share, they will take it to Congress. You understand? They are just picking up one by one, diminishing our sense of living among these politicians. I don't have what to say, but I'm so happy. You go have a go. Almost in every chapter, and my kids are happy. Now, then, yes, you are able to do it. And you have to say, what is it? I say, I'm not going to have a animal judging. Now, when we emancipation to things we think that are desirable, we destroy ourselves at the later time. Any never knew that Mwana Abrawa on a Mama Nanya Mana Abraham Timaro, any other dear, even our governor. On not belonging, let's see if I can you. Always make a community idea that you got to tell it to the Pama, more the Thank you so much, sir. Bye.
Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Thank you for holding on for 11 minutes. Go on, Mazi. I think Mazi Emmanuel.
Good evening, Mazi Chinedu.
There were.
Good evening from here, Mazi. I salute you, Professor Chinedu. I appreciate the wonderful work you are doing on this very holy platform. This is Mazi Emmanuel. I'm calling from city of Paris. By the special grace of Chukwu Biama, I remain the France National PRO. Mazi, please, I just want to, before I go ahead, I just want to announce our upcoming ESN fundraising on the 11th of this very month. Please, Mazi. Biafrans, okay, thank you very much, Mazi. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, Biafrans in France, particular, and around the globe, I want to appreciate you, and I want to call on you once again we are inviting every Biafrans and lovers of freedom on our upcoming fundraising for the Eastern Security Network. And this very fundraising is being done for the great volunteers who has volunteered themselves for this very noble struggle. And Mazi, I just want to communicate the venue because the venue will be on the Zoom. The venue will be on the Zoom, and I want to call the Zoom ID is 8248 11 64 14 9. I just want to call it again. 8248 11 64 149. Then the passcode is 700093. I repeat the passcode 700093. And the date is on the 11th of this very month, this very November. The 11th of this very November 2023. And the time is 9:30 p.m. And we are using even, we are in the same time with Biafra land. So we are calling all Biafrans and lovers of freedom to please join us in this very fundraising for the great men and the volunteers in our land. The number to call if you want more information, this number is direct call or WhatsApp. You call +33 75 30 17 881. You call, I repeat the number again, +33 75 30 17 881. The other number is +33 75 31 21 961. These are the number you will call for more information on this very upcoming ESN fundraising for France. This is for France family. And we are calling all Biafrans, wherever you may be. But what we need, we don't need audio money. We need people, as an Akobobego. If you pledge €1, I make sure that we redeem your promise. We are not joking here. So Mazi, I appreciate this very noble work we are doing. And before I drop, I just want to say, Mazi, the clip you just played concerning the Alhaji and the Adamu. As you know, you people have been playing this very clip for a very long time. And the question we should ask ourselves, have our people learned, what precaution have they taken over this very announcement, this very, this very awareness? Mazi, you see, ọwụrụkwa ma ga-egbu anyị a ga-egbu anyị. Ana m ekwu ihe a na-ekwusi ike. Ọwụrụkwa ma ga-egbu anyị because a sị na ụkpa na okpoko gburu ntị chiri ya. Mazi, this vulture they call Hope Uzodimma. I am from Arondizog, from Imo State. I know that this man have turned our land into a different thing. He has turned a peaceful place. Mazi, you see, what baffles me is that you will hear it is happening in Imo State, just like you said. The people in Anambra will be, regarding us as, see all these Imo State, they are all cowards there. The people in Abia, the same thing. The others in rivers, they will be joking. The others in cross river, they don't care. But when it happens to them, you will see also people in our side will not do anything. So you see that these people have, it's like we the people, the problem comes from us. We have been blaming the foreigners, blaming they are using Fulani impose the governor, Fulani impose this, Fulani. What of us? Can't we impose to others? Can't we impose to others too? Is it only us that
we don't have the discipline, the capability.
Mazi, is it only since the creation of Nigeria we have been lamenting? Lamenting. They impose this person, Okay, what of you people, Igbo people, Biafrans? What of you people? What are you? Do you people, are you in this world just to collect useless naira or collect bribe alone? After selling your land, where are you going to live? After selling off your land, are you going to stay in Lagos? Are you going to stay in Europe? Are you going to stay in America? So when you sell off your land, then you run and go to another person's land. When those people started maltreating you, you will start crying. You will start saying they are racist. They hate Igbo people. They hate Biafrans. But your own land, you are selling it away to others. Mazi, is it no juju? No be juju be this. No be mumu. Mazi, continue your good work. But here we are going nowhere. Thank you very much, Mazi. I don't want to hold much of your time. Thank you.
You know, just before call on signal, hold on. Just like what Mazi said, or is it only lamenting? The character we are displaying also. You know, being accomplice in undoing ourselves. Look at the testimony of the kidnapped prelates. The Church of England, the prelate, Anglican prelate, that paid 100 million naira within 24 hours. He testified that they carry him across the road in Lok Pantadia. They carried him across the road, and the people are not far. He said with cows that there are people that are coming. You mean local people? If they are passing, they don't have any problem with them. Because they signal, they used to signal with a light to show that they are local people, which means they are compromised. In order to kidnap and kill their own brothers. Do you see how bad it is? Instead of fighting the evil, now our people will just, combine with the evil itself in order to get small thing. That is what happened during slave trading. That is why some of our people are engaged in selling their own people. That is the reality. That is why I continue persisting that what is happening to us, because of our primitive state of mind, primitivity is among the things that is causing our problems. Until we civilize our brain, which the wind is coming. The wind has come through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to civilize our mind. I am telling you. When we cannot fight for collectivity. As Mazi asked, why can't we impose on others? How can we impose when we don't have the discipline required to do so? Do you think that what Fulani are doing is easy? Do you think to organize the people is easy? Do you think so? That is a kind of mental advancement for them to be disciplined, to focus on a common cause. Something we don't have except to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought IPOB. Before your Igbo man will ask you, if the question will start questioning you, no go and ask moto, or go and enyemego, or everything they will not go. They don't care about our collective interests. That is primitive character. And that is one of the sources of our problems. Caller on signal, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Jonathan, good evening.
There were Mazi.
Okay, Jonathan. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. My name is Mazi. I'm speaking from my location. Mazi, today on your program is thought provoking, and the truth of the matter is just what you said. Our people are a special kind of people that I've never seen in any other race in this world. How do you know a people? You know people through the way they communicate with one another in their homeland. To our land, in Biafra land, and see how we relate. You see our people relating in our homeland as if they are relating with strangers living together. People speak English in families, in their homes, in their kitchen, they speak English to their children. So which other race in this world behave that way? I've never seen any other race. It's only Biafrans. So this is the problem of our people. Our people have allowed Western influence to take over originality from us. We are no longer original people as per se. The only original Biafrans we have are the ones in IPOB. That's why every Biafran, as far as you're a human being and you know the good and bad. You got to put IPOB, you got to put IPOB, you got to put on. To put IPOB as a Nnamdi Kanu. These are people who have come to save you. Look at the clip Mazi played concerning Alhaji and Kunle. You know that today is I come down to listen to the thing that came out from that Tajin Shetima. And he's the vice president today. And what has he said there that they have not implemented and are still doing? But our people are not just thinking. Look at the religious angle. Whatever that is being brought to us, they would always use it to divide us instead of to unite us. The religious, we are the highest in religion as far as Nigeria is concerned. Look at every other race today. They are using their own to galvanize their people. Rather, we are using our own to divide ourselves. Is it the political aspect of it? We are using the politics here to even make our land hostile. All Jews are boasted and they freely gave law Banta. The land of the Abians, the law Banta people, the people of that vicinity, he gave their land by force and gave to strangers free of charge. Established a cattle colony for them. Thereby, they use that as a subterfuge to come and to kill and massacre. Look at the report coming out from Abia State. Over 70 dead bodies discovered in a pit. And this same prelate that you just narrated now gave that revelation and nobody took it seriously. Look at the one that, what's it called? Toby is saying that over 30 something corpse that they discover from a river. They want to run autopsy and government asked them to leave it. And he quietly left it because the life of his people doesn't concern him. His political interest is more better for him than the life of his people. This is the politics of self-denial that our people have engaged that has destroyed our land completely, not the coming of IPOB. And I will dive into the Imo State politics. Let it be on record that Imo people, the Biafrans, the Imo lights never voted for Hope Uzodinma. He never had the mandate of the people in the first place. This is a man who didn't even contest for election. But they even gave him fourth position on that very election. He didn't come third, second, to even talk of first, but Supreme Court imposed him on Imo people. And immediately they imposed him on Imo people. A follow-up action was him being someone on a Security Council meeting where all the military and Fulanis surrounded him, gave him a pen and paper to begin to sign, because we go to the genesis of the problem, to begin to sign what he will hand over to them, where he will open the land for Ruga, for Fulani to flourish and begin to destroy the land, which he's doing today. He wrote more than 5 pages of what he will do. Those are the things he's accomplishing. Those are the things the Imolites today are suffering, that nobody, not the only, because if you go first in Biafra land, there is no tourist center. It's only Imo State that is coming up as a tourist ground where people fly from different parts of the country to come and enjoy their relax on weekend after they are hustling for the week. For the Fulani Caliphate, we are not happy that there is a city in Igbo land that is coming up little by little. They destroyed it the same way they destroyed Akwa Ibom State. Remember, what is it called? Yes, Cross River. The time of Donald. This man built what we call kidnapper, a kind of how will I even put it? He built a magnificent tourist center. He was planning a project he planned. Federal government through Obasanjo destroyed that particular project. Napa become a forgotten history in Nigeria. This is how they have kept their policy of underdeveloping the Biafran and the eastern region, but our people are there fighting for the crumbs that is falling from the master's table. Yes, our press release said it all. You that is listening to my voice today, and you know that your brother's name or somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody you know, name is being mentioned among these people, that these 27 persons that are being listed that are the INEC officials who are going to help you who doesn't matter to lead the state election. It's better for you to begin to call them now, because as in I have a mad getting one goro. Equal man oge, ebunte, eburishin treasury. He make because he has a Richard accused of a run a dendo. But what taking a phone, but one has seen Halefania. I feel be on. I have been to Bumba, I have been to Kamani. I did Tigon one as far as I don't know. I got him to pay 1 Ali Bao or Loof. Gone are those days when they say Abia Imo and I'm by Enugu Delta or Basagam. No. We are now under one umbrella, people pursuing our cause, and any state that will be a setback to us, I think they have done it. We make us an Irish school in that state. It's what they have denied us for over years, that made our political elite irrelevant in Nigeria, that they always beg for their stomach. Look at what Ahmed is saying, because he knows that even if he died today, the people are not ready to fight for him. But we, the IPOB and Biafrans, Nnamdi Kanu has come to protect what is rightly ours. Imo is the heartland of Biafra. So anything that affects Imo affects entire Biafra land. And nobody should say it's for only Imo. It's not for my people. Got one division mentality in our land again. They and now is the time of awakening. It's the time of reuniting. If you listen to Mazi program, you will see the Migutus, the Riverine brothers are here blasting, telling you how it's supposed to be. So we are moving in one force, one direction. Every Imo indigene, this must go to my Imo brothers, the youth especially. Who possess support in Hojo, those of some of you in Biafra land in Imo State, we must tell ourselves the truth. The way we support some of these politicians because of Egon Power or the job, we can't be architect for our own downfall. It's not done. The day where a chief priest the other day was moving around campaigning for hope with the everybody they are campaigning for this place because the lane just because of what? Political relevancy or in all the please and please, come 11th of November, please let us say no to anything that will set us back. So please, those are the as I will leave it there. Continue your good work, Martin.
There, Mazi. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program as we are slowly winding down towards the end of the program. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mazi. Jonathan. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, woman, welcome to the program.
Mazi, can't but we must continue. Mazi, this issue of our people being a dead body, I don't know what else to qualify them, because they are more than a dead body. This thing is getting, I think there is something more to this thing. It is not only being primitive, it is not only being backward, but there is something more to this our behavior, me included. If not for for our leader, may his days be long. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If not for him, I just sometimes I will stay on my own and I'll be imagining Ndi Igbo how far. I'll be imagining where that guy and the worst part of everything, people will not even know what is happening to them. They will see it as nothing. Do you know what it means for an ex-governor? For do you know Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso said, a slave that cannot vote does not deserve mercy. You know that word, people just look at that word as a common English. Any slave that, yeah, you are my slave now and I'm beating you and you cannot say hey, it's painful. It means that you need to be beaten to death. It is very, very painful to the extent of this dead body we are talking about. Okay, now, do you know what it takes for a governor to go to that lamp anta and expose what is there? And nobody is picking it up. Nobody is saying anything about it. Even these protests should by now have reached all over the whole world. As in Ndi. When I say Ndi, I mean Biafra all over the whole world. Because that particular place now is almost in the middle that is affecting everywhere. 7,200 pennies. You know that 7,200 pennies? I was listening to the news, but where I confirmed it was when I heard the senator reading that news in the House of Assembly. Reading it inside the house, inside government house. He was reading it as a news in the house. And that's up to now. It has not been brought up the second time. Now, we are talking about Hope Uzodimma, the vampire that have been sucking blood. He said it in the national TV. He said, no, because he said it pump and pray that it is not the people that voted him there. Over his dead body. It is now our own people from different states that is now going to put that man there. If they are going to be stupid to say he said to my prayer, may their soul rest in peace. If they should, because it is that action that we rest in peace. If they should go through that path, and they have been warned. And another suggestion I want to give, please, if any of our broadcasters or anybody can pick it up, because if it's something I can do, if I have the gadget, I will do it. To be like Mazi I. Peters, his voice, despite his age, is very, very fluent in reading our press release. If he can just read it and that tape, if he just do it as an assignment, or I don't know how to put it, because I know all of us should be partakers of these freedom fighters, of which I'm my own side. I'm trying my best the way I can. That's just cut only this press release. Every time watching it, he used to put he have a WhatsApp group that he used to put most of your program and many other programs. You just be putting only the press release, because we need to be taking this press release seriously. Nnamdi, our leader, said that if you want to hide something from a black man, write it inside a book. If not for to this radio station to read openly the press release, I don't think that most of us read the press release. And press release means press release, which means it is very, very important that everybody should read our press release. It is very, very important. Coming to this aspect of religion, because as far as I'm concerned, I've seen it as one of the greatest weapon of colonization. Last week Sunday, which is almost next tomorrow, I was here sleeping. Around after 4, they mounted a big speaker in front of our house here, facing to our house, and begin to preach. I woke up because my religion is Biafra. That's where I worship. I don't have any place of worship. I only wait for Mazi Machineke's program. This man woke me up. I said, I want to sleep. For where? If you see the loudness of this mic. I went outside, waited for him to finish. Not even I asked him, Oga, I thought today is Sunday. He said yes. I said, sure, people are preparing to go to church. He said yes. I said, why will you now come here and allow this compound, this compound, you woke them up on sleep? He said that God directed him to minister to somebody in this to minister to somebody. I said, why must you face your speaker to this compound? And I even saw himself pointing his hand as in raising his 5 hands. The thing. He said that God directed him to come and minister to somebody in this compound. And I said, okay, if he directed to minister to somebody's compound, why don't you go to that person and minister to that person? He said that he wants other people to bear him witness. I said, Oga, look, if you try this thing you did today again next time, I'm going to make sure that you stop for it. He said that I should not fight with God. I said, don't worry. When I finish with you, then when God come, I'll know that I'm fighting with God. But you person that I'm seeing you, if you ever try this in this house, just imagine on Sunday. We are not talking about the one they do normal days. I'm talking about on Sunday. If you try to come to the civilized country, they will arrest him. But they call it religion. Mazi, let me stop here. I have another suggestion to give, but I wanted to put it into the in the open line during Mazi China some voice program, but it is unfortunately because I've never tried that line and get it even for one. Even this one, I'm even surprised I called you in the middle of the line and you entered. But I don't think it is a public something. Maybe I'll write you after the program. I'll message you after the program.
Okay. We must continue. This is what we are suffering. What we are suffering, Nigeria contributed also a lot to our mental deterioration. I am telling you. Being in Nigeria contributed. It played a very huge part. Because we are just like people that are, no guidance, no law. And you know our people, how we behave. Put an Igbo man in a lawful environment. He become the best law abiding. Put him in a lawless place. He become the worst of all. The very beast. We know they carry last, carry first in good and bad. So we are in Nigeria, and Nigeria is a lawless country. Destroyed our mentality, and here we are. So that is it. This is where I'm going to switch off the calls, please. I will not pick any more call. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Tomorrow I will come back, and I will also read, just like our brother suggested, I will read the press release again. Because we will not keep quiet where we see and know the author of the massacre, the slaughter of our people. And we keep quiet because he want to be into power. They always use insiders in order to commit atrocities. Any person that is telling you, no, don't come out, sit at home, he is number one enemy of the people. They want to use the person in order to make sure. Do you remember what happened in Anambra during the Anambra election, where the APC wanted to form the complete triangle, and the IPOB leadership played the complete chess game? You understand? Do you remember? When they thought that there will be there will be sit at home. At the last minute, they have calculated that they are going to they brought prisoners from every part of the country in order to do something, to vote for their APC candidate Andioba. But at the last minute, we removed the seat at home, and people, all their plans were turned against them. And what happened? That is how you saw the emergence of this man. I mean, this Chukuma Soludo. No matter all odds, There are people that the APC is an evil party. All of them are the same, yes. But APC it's just like Islamic Brotherhood. That is how they are. They will use the sentiment of democracy, electioneering to enter power, and after that is how they behave. Everywhere. They did it in Tunisia. They did it in Egypt. They did it in different places. Even Egypt, Muslim majority country, have to reject Islamic party, Islamic Brotherhood. They put Mohammed Musa, what is the name? The dead one, in prison. He died in prison because of sentiment. They used the sentiment to campaign after the removal of the Egyptian president through their revolution. And what happened? They appealed to them through democracy, and they say, okay, they voted for Islamic Brotherhood. And every time bomb exploding. He went and brought terrorists everywhere. Coaching. The same thing happened in Tunisia. A party, Islamic Brotherhood, they call Ennahda. The same thing. They use sentiment, but after they saw they saw them their way, and they say, oh boy, instead of them, let us continue what we are doing before. So, you see the contract they give to, we need to rupture the contract they gave to the vampire of Imo State. We need to rupture it, and that is what we are doing. We cannot allow this thing, we shouldn't allow it to take place. That's why we are calling the names of these INEC officials that are being put to rig the election. That's why we are calling on them, calling their names and numbers. So that to be forearmed, or forewarned, they should be forearmed. There are people will tell them to run away, do not do that bidding. Does it make any sense? Even the food you eat will not digest even. So you better live your quiet life. No person will come after you. Otherwise, hope of them you help put him solidify his rulership. I call it rulership. And you are in danger. You start that time. He will not say. He will not even. He doesn't care about you. He have given you the money. That's it. So we must do the needful. Thank you for listening today. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is who we are. Biafra is our identity. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening. Gala na lekwere na mkpabo